Scott Loper, a YouTube scammer who claims to be a former sheriff's officer that was tortured in Canada. I spoke with his former employer, the Camden Sheriff's Department, and I was told that Loper was not a sheriff's officer but merely a jail guard some 20 years ago. The sheriff also told me, quote, "Sometime in 1990 the department received a questionable letter with a Canadian address from Loper, but it couldn't be verified. Loper requested a recommendation, but the request was denied, as the department could not give Loper a favorable recommendation. Looking at his identification card, it doesn't even look like anything we have. The signature is weird too. We have to investigate this ourselves. Our responsibility is to make sure that no one uses an ID fraudulently, and he shouldn't even be carrying this type of ID. All we are concerned about is that he doesn't pass himself off as a sheriff's officer from Camden County. We have to stop that, because he was not a sheriff's officer but a corrections officer, as they're called now. When Loper worked here, he was called a jail guard, but at no time was he ever a sheriff's officer, and our legal department will demand Loper surrender the badge to our department." End quote. And here is a proof that someone within YouTube is in cahoots with Scott Loper. Loper's videos allow comment voting, yet after months of trying, supporters have been unable to thumb down even one comment, as Loper's settings do not allow the favorable comments to fall below -4. Someone familiar with YouTube operations tipped me off and insists this can only be done directly from YouTube. But see for yourself. Go to any video, pick only a comment you really don't like and thumb it down. This requires about 4 tries, and the comment shows up as spam. However, it is mission impossible on any of Loper's videos. Why are the Loper videos so special they're singled out, and the only videos on YouTube that have comment votes set directly by the factory, so to speak? This tells the world that someone from YouTube is doing dirty work supporting the Loper scam, in addition to the dubbed fraudulent Perino White House press conference tape. Someone within the inner circle of YouTube is supporting a fraudster. Perhaps he or she merely empathizes with Loper and truly believes he is the victim he pretends to be. But nonetheless, such actions are illegal, and that person must be held accountable, YouTube. I do not believe that management is aware. One only needs to watch the Perino tape to realize the Loper story is a scam and hold YouTube responsible for allowing someone in their midst enabling Loper to run an international criminal enterprise.